Hi, this is Keir from Shopify. Today we're going to have a look at the desktop theme editor for Mac OS X. I'm just going to fire up Google Chrome and go to the App Store, which is apps.shopify.com. Here it is. And the simplest way to find the app in the App Store is to use the search box and just type in desktop, and there it is. It's the first one. Okay, so here we are, the desktop theme editor page. You'll notice that it's a free app developed in-house by Shopify and is currently available for Mac OS X. So, just reading some of the information here, basically what it does, the desktop theme editor lets you sync your local theme files with your live Shopify store's theme. This means that you can use any text editor. You'll notice that I've got Sublime Text 2 down here to edit your theme, and when you make changes, either a change to an existing file or add a file or image or anything like that, the desktop theme editor will notice that and push those into Shopify for you. So if you go back to your site in your browser and click refresh, those changes will have been applied. It's really that straightforward. It really means that you can have a very smooth workflow. You don't have to worry about zipping your theme up and pushing it up to Shopify or editing with the online theme editor. It just works in the background and is very, very seamless. So let me show you how it works. If you haven't already downloaded it, Get App button there, that's the one that you want to click. And the first stage is to enter your shop URL. I've actually already downloaded it for the sake of this demo. You'll notice that it's down here in the dock at the bottom. But if I hadn't, I'd simply enter my store URL and follow the instructions. Once that's come down, the application will be in a zip file which you unload and drag into your applications folder and then launch it. Before I do that, let me just close Chrome and click the icon in my dock. You'll notice as well that whilst it's referred to as the desktop theme editor in the App Store, the app's actually called the desktop theme manager. They're one and the same and is often referred to by both names. But don't be put off by that, it is actually the same application. So the first step here is to actually add a shop. I run a series of workshops called Shopify for Designers, and I have a demo store for that. So I'm just going to use that now for the sake of this demo. So first things first, add the shop. And whilst it's connecting, oh, it's already done it. Here we go. So it's asking me to log in. So I'm going to do that now and sign in. Now what happens next is the app will ask which theme we actually want to work with in the first instance. And there are two for this particular shop. There's the skeleton theme, which is available on GitHub, which is a starter theme which I use for demonstration purposes in the workshops. I've also added minimal, which is a free responsive theme. Actually, let's play around with the skeleton theme. The next step is to decide where you'd like the files, that's the theme files, downloaded to. So I'm actually going to plunk those on the desktop. So you just have to wait a second or two for those to come down. You'll notice as well that the folder has a numerical suffix on the end there. We don't need to change that. It's kind of a unique reference for the theme within Shopify, and we can just leave it as it is. So I'm just waiting for those files to come down. Okay, there we go. And you'll notice that the little notification in the top there tells me that it's actually downloaded. So a couple of things to note here. We've got the green light, which is good. That means the connection is solid between my app here and Shopify. We've also got some options. If we click the little cog, we can view the theme. Let's do that actually. Have a look. There it is. I told you it's basic. This is the skeleton theme. I've already added one product. It's an edible coffee cup for £10. That's not the real price, of course, and please don't try and buy it. As you can see, there's really not much to it. What else can we do from the actual app? Well, we can show where the files are in the Finder. We can open it in maybe a text editor. We can force a deploy. This is where you might want to just say, okay, I'm not sure everything's working. Let's push everything up as it stands now. Or we can remove the theme. But for the next part of the demo, we don't actually need the application open, so I'm just going to shrink it down there and shrink my browser. Okay, so here's our folder that we downloaded, and you'll see, if you're familiar with Shopify themes, all the normal folders, your assets, config, layout, snippets, and templates. And I'm just going to drag that onto Sublime Text 2. And let's have a think. Okay, let's make a change to the CSS file. This will show you how it works. I actually have a Liquid plugin for Sublime Text 2 installed, and due to the fact that the CSS file has the .liquid extension, it hasn't added in all the coloring because it doesn't recognize any of the content. So I'm just going to change that to CSS for now. There's very little going on here, just some very, very basic stuff. So I'm just going to go down to the bottom, and I'm going to add the body class in here. And I'm going to make the background red. I'm just going to hit save. Now what will happen now is the theme tool will have noticed that the file has changed, and we'll upload it to our store. There it is, I've got the confirmation. So if I go back to my browser and hit refresh, all being well, there we go. The body color has changed to red. Now, what if I want to change a template? Yep, that's not a problem either. Let's have a play with the 404 template. So I'm just going to add in "oh no" at the end and save that back out. Whilst that's uploading, oh, it's already uploaded. I can go to my site and add in a city URL. This is not a page. And you'll notice that the text has been added in. But what if we wanted to add a image to that? I just want to show you how that works as well. So not just changing existing files, but also adding in new files, in this case an image. So I had a little hunt on Google Images and found this lovely graphic for our 404 page. So I'm just going to copy that and go to our desktop and paste that into my assets folder. There we go. I'm going to close that back out now. And you'll notice that that also has been uploaded. So let's go back to our 404 and add that in. If you've not used Liquid before, there's which is the Shopify templating language, there's a number of tutorials online, but we'll also be using screencasts to help you learn that. I'm just going to grab the image tag here. This is from the wiki, and go back, paste this in. Obviously it's not smirkyknown.gif, it's ohno.gif, so I just change that and save that as well. Okay, now in theory, if I navigate back, you'll notice there are images there as well. So it's not just files that already exist. You can add new files, and the theme tool will upload all of those for you as well, pretty much instantly, which is really great. Okay, that's the desktop theme editor. It's available on the App Store, which is apps.shopify.com, and it's really, really useful. So I encourage you to give it a try. If you have any questions, feel free to contact me. My email address is Keir, that's Keir, @shopify.com, or you'll find me on Twitter, where my handle is @KeirWhitaker. Thanks for listening.